Electroplating through electrolysis process. This is today's lesson. In this lesson we are going to learn definition of electroplating, process of electroplating, and finally advantage of electroplating. So let's get started. First point is definition of electroplating. Let's see what is the definition of electroplating. Suppose this is a spoon made of iron. Iron is a kind of reactive metal. That is why this iron reacts with oxygen in presence of water, and as a result hydrated iron oxide is formed. This is hydrated iron oxide or hydrated ferric oxide, which is called rust. Through this reaction, through this rust formation, this article is destroyed, decayed. To prevent this decay, over this article a layer of less reactive metal, suppose chromium or nickel or silver, a layer of less reactive metal is applied over the reactive metal so that rust formation can be prevented. This process is called electroplating. Electroplating is defined as the process of making a layer of less reactive metal over the article of reactive metal to prevent the decay of the article. Is called electroplating. This electroplating is carried out through electrolysis process. Here in the rust, N stands for any positive integer. Rust contains any number of water molecules. It depends on the extent of the process. Now let's see electroplating through electrolysis process. Now the point is process of electroplating. Let's draw an electrolytic cell. This is the vessel of electrolytic cell where a solution of electrolyte like chromium sulfate or nickel sulfate or silver sulfate, any one of these electrolyte is taken here as electrolytic solution. It should be sulfate salt or nitrate salt, because sulfate and nitrate cannot oxidize easily. It benefits the electroplating process. Here, suppose nickel sulfate is taken as electrolytic solution that ionizes to nickel and sulfate ions. Now in this solution, this is metallic bar of nickel, and here a spoon is dipped as electrode. This nickel electrode will be anode. Anode is positively charged. that is connected to positive end of the cell, and this spoon made of iron is connected to negative end of the cell. That means the article must be used as cathode. So this is cathode. Short bar indicates negative end of the cell, and this is connected to negative end of the cell. That is why this is negatively charged electrode. This spoon here is negatively charged electrode, that is called cathode, and this nickel bar is connected to positive end of the cell. That is why this is positively charged, and positively charged electrode is called anode. When the circuit is completed, then reactions happen. Let's see reactions at the cathode first. Cathode is negatively charged, that is why positively charged ion will move here. That is, nickel will receive 2 electrons from the cathode and converts to solid nickel. That is, nickel is deposited on the surface of the spoon with the passage of the time. This is the way nickels present here deposit on the surface of the spoon, but here concentration of sulfate ion is increased. That is why nickel from the anode goes to solution as the nickel 2 plus, so that amounts of nickel ion is not decreased. That is why here anode is used of nickel metal. Here the reaction is nickel atom releasing 2 electrons goes to solution aqueous. This nickel ion neutralizes the electrical imbalance created in the solution. This is the way a layer of nickel is formed over the spoon made of iron, reactive metal. With the passage of the time, the whole spoon is covered with a layer of nickel. This is called electroplating. So, electroplating is defined as the process of making a layer of less reactive metal over the article of reactive metal is called electroplating, which is carried out through electrolysis process. So, this is the process of electroplating through electrolysis. Now let's see benefits of electroplating. Now the point is advantage of electroplating. Because of the electroplating, reaction of rust formation is prevented. That is why the article is prevented from decaying, from destroying. So this is one of the advantages, that is electroplating prevents rust formation. Number 2, when a layer of less reactive metal like nickel is silver shiny metal, so it makes the article shiny, and as electroplating prevents rust formation, so the durability of article is increased. These are the advantages of electroplating. This is all about electroplating through electrolysis process. No more today. Thank you very much.